Distilleries use their alcohol to create gallons of sanitizer. The fashion industry switched to PPE production, and people around the world brushed up on their sewing skills, making masks and equipment for people who needed them most. 9-year-old Nur Afia Castina Zamzuri in Malaysia sewed PPE gowns in between playtime and online classes. Shirley Raines handed out food, sanitizer, and vitamin C to the homeless in Los Angeles.
Take the hand sanitizer in your hand, rub it around. Don't touch your face, okay? You're welcome.
Ahmed Hadaja, a volunteer teacher, created classes on WhatsApp to help displaced children in refugee camps continue their studies using cell phones.
This was the season for giving y'all.
And students in Mexico created a Facebook group called Laptops con Causa, Laptops with a Cause, a space where people could donate laptops to high school and college students.
It's all about
Marco
giving.
Antonia Mata, a 45-year-old journalist, donated a laptop to 28-year-old politics administration undergraduate Diana Hernandez. A British man, 99-year-old war
Look at
veteran
this.
Captain Tom Moore, raised more than £12 million for National Health Services with a walk.
See, this is what they were looking for from the church.
Orchestra directors in Texas performed a virtual performance of Lean On Me to their community as the pandemic progressed. People joined in creative ways to help those celebrate big milestones halted due to the pandemic.
They created ways to give. My question,
Ceremonies,
very directly, is what did your church do?
milestone birthdays,
As a collective group, what did you create
and proms.
to give? And you're in alignment. That's
And
alignment.
graduations were celebrated throughout victory laps on racetracks.
Reaching out in whatever way you could.
Projected on city skyscrapers. Others celebrated at home, like Trent Johnson Jr., who walked across his living room to celebrate.
So we
his
begin to
graduation
become
from
creative
school.
to celebrate life and
After
begin.
George Floyd was killed.
And
by a
look,
police
watch this.
officer
Now
in
this is the part I want
the
y'all to
local
see.
movement launched to protest
Watch this,
racism
guys.
and injustice. Confederate statues were taken down. Mississippi removed the Confederate flag from their state flag. And one of the oldest football teams in the NFL removed their racist name and logo.
Diapers and
45-year-old Washington, D.C. resident Raul Dubé sheltered 60 peaceful protesters minutes before 7
Okay, watch
p.m.
this.
curfew as police surrounded the group, sheltering and feeding the group until the next morning.
Look at that. See? Now, if the world can give and think of ways to give,
Where I make sure you take care of that mental health, strength, go out there and continue to rise peacefully, with intelligence, and make a solid argument, all right?
In London, England,
that's what I want you
a
to see.
moment of a black man carrying a counter-protester
That's what I
down
want you to
harm's
see.
way was seen all over the world.
carrying him
Patrick Hutchinson
on his
was at the Black
shoulders.
Lives Matter protest.
Look at that
Violence
picture,
broke
y'all.
out After right-wing groups arrived to counter-protest, Hutchinson saw the man in need and, with the help of his friends, rescued him from the situation.
There's two sides. One is preaching hate, and one is preaching help your brother.
We must get true equality. But violence is unnecessary. It doesn't need to be done violently.
A year of turmoil that brought out moments of humanity, caring for one another despite our differences throughout the world.
So what are the people groaning for? They're groaning for the manifestation of the sons of God to bring the real love of God. That's what they want.